Good morning, boys. So, I think we've all noticed that in the last 5 to 10 years, men have been starting to look a lot less masculine in general and more feminine. And maybe this is just the case for me since I live in the West, so I notice it more. But I'm sure that it's taking its effects pretty much everywhere in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not just in the freaking how many nanograms and deciliter of testosterone that they have, or how big they are, or how deep their voice is, but just the way they look in general and the way they portray themselves. And they wear bracelets and necklaces, which is fine, but then they wear earrings. A lot of them will paint their nails just because a bunch of rappers do, and obviously it's something that's being pushed as an agenda. I don't know if it's from the government, from the media, from I don't know, some type of trend. I can't tell you exactly, but it's definitely been at least a trend that we've seen in the last decade, I guess. Nothing is usually just coincidental in an accident. It always has intent behind it. Either way, man, I'm making this video because I'm trying to reclaim the way men are supposed to look. And a part of this movement that I've been seeing in a lot of young guys recently is something called Looksmaxing. Man, I haven't been watching TikTok for the last 2 to 3 years, so I don't even know. So yeah, I've not been active on TikTok, but I've been more active on, those school.com men's community pages on self-improvement, for young guys, stuff like that. So yeah, I've seen that word been thrown around and people, like, I'll just see a randomly, I'll see like a freaking 12-year-old posting a picture of their face, be like, yo bro, what should I do to look max? Like, and then some other guys will give them tips on like freaking skincare and how to freaking pluck your eyebrows and how to like freaking mew. And it really feels like to me the equivalent of some girls asking another girl like rate my makeup routine or something like that. And bro, your fathers and your grandfathers used a freaking like a hand bar soap to wash their face and every part of their body. They washed everything with one with the same soap, and they still look fine. Like obviously they still have some type of wrinkles and whatever, but bro, come on, you don't have to overcomplicate it. And the thing is, when I was younger, I also fell into the same type of freaking hype, like with like customizing my own freaking skincare routine, applying 10 different hair masks, and getting the perfect conditioner, stuff like that. Obviously, some of it is good because, like, especially like when you're looking for a shampoo or conditioner without any chemicals. Yeah, that's why honestly I stopped putting anything on my skin in general. Like I don't have a skincare routine anymore, because bro, I realized that I'm putting all these like the cleanser, the condition, the moisturizer, the freaking eye cream, but bro, those are filled with chemicals that are not good for your body. They're toxins and they're irritants and carcinogens. Like bro, the same thing with shampoo and conditioner. I realized that you're just putting a bunch of chemicals in your head to just rinse it out of the natural oil that your hair produces. And the more that you use shampoo, the more you dry out your hair, and the more you're training your hair to produce more oil for it to actually have enough oil and not be dry. Like I used to be the kid when I was 10 years old, like to like shampoo every day, and I didn't know what to do. And then after that, I started doing every 2 days. Then after that, every 3 days. And then I actually went on no shampoo from January to May, and it was horrible, because like my hair would produce so much oil, but then by May, like my hair was actually pretty fine. It was just that sometimes it would stink. Like I'd have this same exact type of hair every day because my oil levels wouldn't change, but just that the water alone sometimes just didn't give it that nice smell. Sometimes it would just smell pretty bad. So now I've been shampooing once a week, and I condition on the same day that I shampoo, and my hair health has been better than when I shampooed every 2 days, every 3 days. And maybe I was using a bad shampoo, or I don't know, but it just works for me, and it makes sense to me. You're just putting a bunch of sulfates and carcinogens and irritants and allergens. Like I have eczema on top of this eye, like on this eyelid, and when I started using shampoo again, like how I took that 4 or 5 month break, when I started using again, I could feel like my thing started itching more. Those compounds are made in labs, and it's not something that you find naturally in freaking nature. So if you use any shampoo, conditioner, those skincare products as well, so like cleansers, moisturizers, stuff like that, I want you to, after this video, to download the app called Yuka, Yuka. It's not sponsored, by the way. I'm just doing this because I use the app as well, and it freaking showed me how bad the products that I'm using are for my health. Download the app, and whatever product you use, just scan the barcode, and it'll list every ingredient that's in the product, and it'll tell you how bad each one is, and it will rate the product out of 100. 100 being fully natural, like see just how bad the products are that you're using. Maybe at least you can first replace the stuff you're using with stuff that are not gonna freaking cause you cancer or that are toxins to your body. And then after that, if the products are completely useless, then you can just stop taking them. Like, why add extra routines and products that you're putting onto your body when you don't need it? Like, all that I do is put Vaseline on my eczema. I have a deodorant, because you need a deodorant. Just get aluminum free. And even the soap that I use for my body in the shower is really natural. It's Dr. Squash, and it's way healthier than a lot of the soaps that are sold on the market. Obviously, in our day and age, you can't control everything. Like, you're still gonna have to use some type of plastic, some type of, like, even in your clothing, some type of polyester. Obviously, I want to work on that still and wear fully cotton. But at some point, bro, like, if it's 40 degrees in the summer, I can't be wearing fully cotton, bro. Look at this bird, man. Oh, sorry, he's camera shy. Back to my point, this Looksmaxing stuff is just kind of gay, man. And if you're gay, I can't do anything for you. But if you're trying to be actually masculine and trying to resemble the look of a man, then, well, it's not gonna serve you. It's gonna make you look more feminine. Even when it comes to physique wise, like this Looksmaxing stuff tells you to just be lean, not get big, but just like tone up, get some muscle, get six pack, really slim waist, like somewhat of a V taper, somewhat broad shoulders, but then really slim tight waist. It's like, bro, that's the thing that freaking girls do. They're the ones that freaking trying to get the smallest waist. Like, what's wrong with getting really broad shoulders, getting a lot of mass on? Like, I'm not saying to get like C-bum type of level, but like, bro, you can't be like 60 kg as like a grown adult. And even when it comes to facial hair, like, if you can really grow a beard, like, okay, if you're like 15, 16, it's fine, you know. But like, bro, if you're like an actual grown adult and you can grow like a beard or even like a goatee, and you're not, and you just, you know, you shave it every 2 days, every 3 days, it just looks feminine, bro. Like, men with clean shaven faces just look like women. So yeah, my point was Looksmaxing is not masculine. Following TikTok trends and those TikTok F-boys or whatever they're called, like, it's not gonna make you look more masculine. Stop making thirst traps looking like a woman with like that permy hair and clean shaven face and, you know, slim waist and, you know, really baggy clothing. It's gonna make you look so skinny, bro. So stop following the trend and try to look like what a guy actually is supposed to look like. Take care, boys, and I'll catch you guys later.